Hey guys, Gregory Dixon, the go-to guy for all things real estate. DRE number 01251802. Live from Los Angeles, the West Coast, the best coast. We're going to get into it today. We got a great topic for you. What is a real estate investor? What is a real estate investor? You know, something was brought to my attention that I was just going through and having a conversation with someone, a very high profile real estate investor, actual real estate investor. And he brought it to my attention because I thought I was a real estate investor. And he brought it to my attention in a very nice way. And I had to accept it, you know. He said, Gregory, you're not a real estate investor. You invest in real estate. He said, you're more of a real estate hustler, a solopreneur who invests in real estate. And I say, really? And I begin to spit all my qualifications and my 20 plus year professional licensed realtor, and I've done this and I've built this and I've sold this and I've helped develop this and I've managed this. And he just stood there and he just sat there very calm and he said, yes, you have done all those things, but you're not an investor. You make investments in real estate. You make money in real estate with real estate investments, but you're not an investor. And I say, well, what do you mean I'm not an investor? And he's like, let me break it down for you. He say, okay, if you have an office, right? Yes, you do have an office. He said, this is what I mean by you're a solopreneur. He's like, you have an office fully set up and everything. And yeah, okay. If you get sick and you don't go to work, does your company still make money? No. Says strike one. He say, okay, you get sick, you can't show up. Who facilitates a deal? Who goes out, get a deal? Who negotiates the deal? Who closes the deal? No one. Strike two. He said, okay, check comes in. Escrow company calls. They want to wire funds. They need someone to sign. They need you to sign the commission disbursement or sign off on the seller's net or buyer's net so you can get your money. You're not available. You're not around. Who does that? Nobody. He says strike three. So when the difference is you're working in real estate, you're making money in real estate, you're investing in real estate, but you're not an investor. Point being, you have to work for the money, and investors' money works for them. That's their whole, that's what makes you an investor. You invest money. If you're doing all this other stuff, and I do it. Listen, guys, this is not a shot at nobody. This is a shot at me. I am shooting at me today because I had to broaden my horizon and sharpen myself up and take a quick accounting of myself and realize what I was doing wrong. When you're an investor, you have the money. The money is the investment. You're putting in money and you're getting a return, agreed upon return on your money over a certain point of time. That's being an investor. Making investment in real estate, okay, I'm wearing a lot of hats. Investor only wears one hat. Investor puts the money up. Money's going to sit for a certain amount of time. He's going to get his money back with an agreed upon return at a certain time. That's an investor. If you're out here doing, and like I say, I'm shooting at myself. So don't nobody come for me because I'm not sending for nobody. This is me talking to me. This is me looking at the mirror having this conversation. Okay, let's say I get a listing I sell it, I make money, right? Okay. Let's say I get a wholesale deal, do an assignment, I make money, right? Let's say I find a lot, buy the lot, set up the loan because I don't have all the money to buy the lot outright. So I got to get a hard money loan. So I got to set that up. Then I got to buy the lot. Now that I have the lot, now I got to have the financing in place to build a new construction on the lot. You got to deal with the city, deal with the contractor, build that. Once it's built over the course of a year, then I sell it, make money or refinance it, pay off everything, keep it, take some cash flow every month, right? Okay. Finding a deal for somebody else, overseeing the acquisition for somebody else who wants to do a subdivision, or someone who wants to do some new construction. Look at all the different hats that I wore. I'm really working. I'm working, not the money. The money is not working. I'm the one working. I got to get up. I got to get up in the morning, leave my house, which usually with most of us that are in real estate, today starts the night before. What I mean by that is mostly whatever you're doing on Thursday, you planned it out on Wednesday night or Wednesday afternoon, going into the next day. You know, especially if you're involved in something and you already got something going. Every day is an extension of the day before, if that makes sense. So you're wearing all these hats. You got to do all these jobs. You're hustling. If you don't do these jobs, you don't get paid. Whereas investor gets to the point where they have the money and they invest, right? And then they have enough money not only to get returns on their money, but they have enough money to buy large projects where they don't work. They buy the project. The project, let's say it may be 50 units. Let's say 20 units, 50 units, 100 units, 200 units, 1,000 units, whatever it is. But it's a large project. Well, they funded it. They own it. They required it. It's in their corp, whatever type of way they're taking title and however they're doing it. But then there's a management team in place. There's other people in place. The investor doesn't oversee all of that. He may oversee the bottom line and have a meeting and find out what's going on, have a clear understanding if everything is working to the way it's supposed to work. But he really just put up the money and he got that type of investment that's bringing in more money, but he's not working for it, right? Myself, that which I had, like I say, I had to come to the realization that I'm striving to be an investor, but really and truthfully, I'm not a full-fledged investor yet. I make money by making investments in real estate, but I'm not a full-fledged investor yet because I don't have enough money to let the money just be the investment. Now I'm investing time, talent, energy, effort, long days, longer nights. I'm investing all these things into being an investor. So you don't have a ton of money, you're not an investor. One other thing I found out, guys, is that you can't do it alone. You can't do it by yourself. I mean, it's got me to the point where I think I should just focus more on brokerage and sales because that doesn't cost me anything. I sell an asset that I don't own and make money. That's brokerage and sales, right? But to get to the point where it's just cash on cash return, putting money in, getting money back for your money, That's being an investor. Right now, at best, I'm a solopreneur. I have a small office, small company. I need more people. I need more people. I need to create four or five more means to get all the things that I need to done so I can scale. And that's the point where you want to get to in real estate, being an investor. Now, here's another thing that me and my good friend, we had this conversation about. Real estate investing is not for everyone. We pitch it as this the greatest investment that anybody could make. And to a certain extent, it's true. I mean, it's hard to lose if you have the right investment vehicle, the right property, and you put your money in, and over a course of time, you're going to make money and make money and make money. You'll be able to leverage. You'll be able, if it's units, you got tenants buying down the debt, the equity position is increasing. It's hard to beat that. But a lot of people lose in real estate because they don't understand what it is that they're actually investing in. They have no knowledge of it. They think it's a get-rich-quick scheme, and they're waiting on somebody to capture the goose and bring it to them and just let it lay golden eggs. It does not work that way. You have to have a clear understanding of whatever it is that you're trying to do in whatever field that you're going to get into. The two greatest places as far as the tax go, and I cannot, let me make this clear. According to my lawyer, he made this crystal clear to me. I cannot offer tax advice. I am not an accountant. I'm not a tax professional. I cannot offer tax advice. So everything that I'm saying here is informational only, but it's not guaranteed. And I can't give you tax advice. I can't give you legal advice. I'm not a lawyer and I'm not a tax professional, right? So I can't give you those things. Anything that I say, Google it, fact check it. If you found something I say to be in error, please do not hesitate to comment, and we'll engage in dialogue and get it straight. But with that being said, you can ask any tax professional the two places where there are the most tax breaks are real estate and business. So if you don't want to invest your money in real estate, it'll be a good idea to invest your money in a business. What type of business? I don't know. What type of business are you interested in? What is it that you love to do, or what is it that you could do that could be profitable for you? That's the key thing when it comes to business. Don't just people say, oh, do what you love to do. But what if you love to do is not profitable? The business is not going to work. You have to get into a business that will actually make money. And you have to be able to have some type of knowledge of that, or make great hires, people that are thoroughly knowledgeable in whatever it is that you're trying to do or whatever it is that you want to do. So those are the two best places, real estate and business. If real estate is not your thing, business. I can't advise you on being an investor in cryptocurrency because I'm not an investor in cryptocurrency. Not that I don't believe cryptocurrency could make you wealthy, or as we say here on Mastery of Wealth, make you rich and start to create some generational wealth for you and your family. It's just, I can't promote that because I'm not doing it. I'm not investing in crypto. I don't have any. I don't understand how it works. I don't know what makes a good investment, great investment. Real estate, I know. 25-year professional, I know. Crypto, I don't know. I can't pitch something I don't know. That would be lying to you, and I refuse to do that. So when it comes to that, real estate, business, those are probably your two best choices. But you got to do what's best for you as far as when you want to ascend to the level of being an investor. Being an investor, and all the major, huge investors in the world, they buy companies, but they don't take them over. I give you a great example. Warren Buffett made about $500 million or more off of his investment in Coca-Cola this year, right? The CEO of Coca-Cola, I think, made around $20-30 million this year. The CEO, the person who's actually showing up every day, the buck stops here, the last man, the man in charge of Coca-Cola, right? The captain of the ship of Coca-Cola. He made $20-30 million for being in charge, making everything happen. Warren Buffett made 500 plus million as an investor in Coca-Cola. You see the difference? He didn't go in and take over Coca-Cola. He doesn't have anything to do with the day-to-day operations of it. He doesn't show up. If the CEO gets sick, he shows up and takes his place. None of that. His money is positioned there, and the return on the money that he has positioned there is his investment year after year. So that's what great and large investors do. They invest large amounts of money and they take positions in companies. They don't take the companies over. They want to just get paid on their money. And so that's what it is. Now, we have to get to a point where we can have that type of money. So we got to hustle first. We got to get to that point. Nobody's going to drop $100 million in your lap and say, hey, go get me some returns on this money. You still be a worker. So you got to acquire this money on your own. So how you going to do that? That's where we come in with the real estate, and we do all these other methods. We do fix and flip. We do assignments. We do BRRRRs. We do short sales. We do new construction. We do development. We do value adds. We just do straight up sales. We do all these different things to acquire money in real estate so where we can position it into bigger positions, into bigger deals. That's the key. Bigger deals bring back more money to get you into bigger deals, right? So that's where we at with it, guys. Hey, I hope you found this video today informative. I hope you got something out of it. I hope you know the difference in an investor in real estate and a person that makes investments in real estate. All right. So if you have any questions, hey, feel free to call me anytime. I'm on the West Coast, so it's Pacific Standard Time, 9 to 6 every day, 323-402-0700. Or you can email me, Gregory@alphaelitecapital.com. Anytime. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. If you want to make money in real estate, call me. I get off-market deals all the time. Tell me what you're looking for. Tell me what your budget is, and I got you. We can make some deals happen. There are deals. Forget what you heard. Forget what you think. There are deals out here right now. It's always a great time to buy real estate. Don't wait to buy real estate. Buy real estate and wait. And for all you guys, one last tip before I let you go. All you guys out here that are waiting on the interest rates to drop low and think, oh, now I can go out here and buy more. Guess what? If that were to happen, the interest rates are not going to just drop for you. They're going to drop for every other person in the world, right, that wants to buy real estate. So now is the best time because the competition is not so thick. The sharks have ate good. The killer whales have ate good, and they have swum off into the sunset for a while. They're bathing in the sun. So do not wait for interest rates to go down. Buy now while you can, while the competition is left. Because the interest rate go down, they go down for everybody. And these guys that got these war chests of hundreds of millions of dollars, you're not going to be able to compete with them, right? You're not going to be able to compete with them. So don't never wait to buy real estate. Buy real estate and wait. All right, that's my video for today. Gregory Dixon, the go-to guy for all things real estate. Have $1 million day today.